may be here because you're starting the lifestyle engineering program, or may be interested to know more about this program. Thank you for being here, and congratulations for taking the time to explore ways to improve your lifestyle. I will start by introducing what is lifestyle engineering. Lifestyle engineering is a science based approach to optimizing health and fitness. It focuses on synchronizing diet, exercise, and recovery with our body's natural functions and capabilities. By aligning these key elements, we can enhance performance, improve well being, and achieve long term sustainability in our health goals. Before I delve deeper into the definition, let's talk about the key differences between lifestyle engineering and common health approaches one normally takes. Most people rely on external experts, such as doctors, trainers, or nutritionists, to guide their health journey. While their advice can be helpful, it often focuses on isolated symptoms rather than the root causes of dysfunctions. These solutions are typically one size fits all, meaning results may fade when the circumstances change or interventions stop. Lifestyle engineering, on the other hand, takes a science based, holistic approach, helping people achieve lasting well being, resilience, and performance. It is for people that aren't just looking for quick fixes, those who want sustainable health, energy, and vitality, something lifestyle engineering is designed to deliver. Let's talk more about what are the different parts of lifestyle engineering. Lifestyle engineering begins with establishing a universal health and fitness goal, grounded in human physiology that is easy to understand and can consistently follow. From there, we delve into our unique physiology, the body's structure and key functions, encoded in our DNA and influenced by factors like diet, exercise, stress, sleep, and recovery. It's like having a personalized user manual for our body, which we can follow. By evaluating and benchmarking our body's current state, we create personalized science based plans for nutrition, exercise, and recovery. These plans are tailored to align our body's natural functions, promoting optimal adaptation for ideal body composition and metabolic health. Let me simplify the essence of lifestyle engineering. As humans, our body functions as living organisms, just like any other in the animal kingdom. Our bodies have a structured system designed to produce and store energy, grow, repair damage, protect against threats, and maintain homeostatic balance to ensure optimal function. These processes are primarily guided and controlled by our DNA, which for most part is nearly identical for all humans. Our lifestyle and environment act as inputs to this biological system. Factors such as diet, physical activity, sleep, stress, emotional experiences, injuries, and exposure to chemicals and pollutants all influence our body's function. In response to these inputs, our body adapts by adjusting its composition, energy production efficiencies, growth and storage processes, and its ability to repair and protect itself. The organism constantly strives to maintain balance and optimize its function. However, when these disruptions exceed the body's ability to adapt, dysfunctions arise, leading to inflammation and oxidative stress. These issues interfere with cellular functions, causing cells to malfunctions or be destroyed, ultimately accelerating aging, disease, and the decline of the organism. The key insight is that our body's functions are encoded in our DNA. DNA molecules contain the genetic instructions for our development and biological processes. By understanding these instructions and aligning our lifestyle choices with the body's natural blueprint, we can help it operate at its full potential. Is this process of lifestyle engineering good for all? My short answer is yes. But here is what I would say. Changing your lifestyle is tough, even for the motivated individuals. Psychological barriers, social expectations, work pressures, and ingrained habits can all make it challenging. But at the end of the day, our body is our own, and the benefits of its optimal function belong to us. To succeed in lifestyle engineering program, we need to hold on to three key principles. The first being patience and the desire to learn. Progress takes time. A mindset of continuous learning keeps us on track and fosters long-term success. And second is the ability to explore and experiment. No one-size-fits-all approach exists. We must test different strategies, track results, and discover what works best for us. And finally, the openness to adapt. As we gain new insights, we must be willing to adjust our approach. Our bodies give feedback. We just need to listen. So, what is a healthy body and what is fitness? Everyone wants health and fitness, but the challenge lies in the fact that there is no universal definition of what health and fitness truly means. Without this clarity, people often end up chasing temporary goals like relieving symptoms, losing a few kilos, or attending a single fitness event. The real key to lasting change is starting with a clear definition of health and fitness that's meaningful to you. Once you know what you're truly aiming for, you can measure progress and make adjustments along the way. This focus helps you stay on track and build sustainable lifestyle. A healthy body is one that effectively maintains homeostasis. And homeostasis is the body's ability to maintain a stable internal environment despite external factors such as diet, exercise, and stress, ensuring that all cells, organs, and systems function optimally with precise limits. This may sound a bit complicated, but we all know that our body constantly regulates key parameters like temperature, blood pH, and blood sugar to ensure essential processes like enzyme activity and metabolism run smoothly. This regulation is known as homeostasis, and it is vital for overall health and optimal functioning. Modern medicine typically focuses when these parameters fall out of normal range to diagnose a disease. However, little attention is given to achieving the ideal optimal levels and the consequences of suboptimal regulation. Striving for optimal health parameters ensures the body operates at its peak, reducing disease risks. This is the core of lifestyle engineering, helping individuals firstly identify what are optimal levels, reach them, and maintain the optimal health state. As seen in this table, each parameter has a normal and optimal peak range. Through lifestyle changes like diet, exercise, hydration, and stress management, we can move towards these optimal levels, enhancing overall well-being and performance. But why should one care about homeostasis and make efforts to help the body achieve and maintain this optimal homeostasis parameters? Homeostasis is key to maintaining the body's balance in energy, nutrients, and recovery. When factors like nutrition, exercise, sleep, and stress are out of balance for too long, homeostasis is disrupted. This leads to chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, and metabolic dysfunction. Over time, this increases the risk of lifestyle disease like diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and neurocognitive disorders. In simple terms, disrupting homeostasis causes dysfunction in the body. And if not addressed, this can lead to disease. The challenge today is that dysfunctions often go undetected. Without proper diagnosis, they escalate to long-term lifestyle disease. The lifestyle engineering program aims to close this gap, restoring balance and preventing the onset of disease. Now, what is fitness? Fitness is the fuel and strength to this body machine. It's not just about being able to lift weights or run fast. It's about the body's ability to handle everyday tasks, enjoy activities, and bounce back from stress. A fit body supports overall health by improving your strength, endurance, and resilience. Fitness is often misunderstood as just cardio or stretching. In reality, there are five key aspects of fitness, all of which play a role in achieving optimal health and performance. In lifestyle engineering, we focus and cover all these five elements. First is strength. This is your ability to push, pull, or lift against resistance. Strength is not just about how much weight you can lift, it's the foundation of improving muscle mass and overall physical capacity. Second is endurance. This is how long you can sustain physical activity without fatigue. It's not about just pushing through, but training your body to maintain energy over time in activities like running and cycling. Third is cardiovascular fitness. This focuses on how efficiently your heart and lungs work together during exercise to process oxygen. It's crucial for overall energy levels and the body's ability to deliver oxygen where it's needed most. VO2 max is often used to measure this. Flexibility refers to your muscles and joints' ability to move to the full range of motion. Flexibility isn't just for stretching, it enhances performance and prevents injuries. Final and most important thing is recovery ability, the speed at which your body recovers after physical exertion. A quick recovery means you are ready for the next challenge sooner and is crucial for both progress and long term health. When it comes to fitness, the key to progress lies in skeletal muscle growth. Our body has an inherent capacity to build and grow muscle, and yet most people waste hours on exercises that don't truly target skeletal muscles. Understanding the importance of muscle mass is essential, yet it's often overlooked. Skeletal muscle is the body's largest organ, making up 30 to 40% of the total body weight. It's not just for strength, it's the primary determinant of overall health. More muscle mass means better metabolism, enhanced insulin sensitivity, and improved vitality. Additionally, muscles act as a metabolic sink, helping to regulate blood sugar and reducing risks of chronic conditions like diabetes and obesity. Strength training specifically boosts mitochondrial function, combats inflammation, and slows age related decline. In this program, we focus on mastering the most efficient strategies for growing skeletal muscles through exercise, proper nutrition, and effective recovery methods. Having got an idea of what is a healthy body and what is fitness, why would you bother about joining the lifestyle engineering program? That question you'll need to answer for yourself. My role here today is to help inform that decision. In my experience, I've met many people facing health challenges, grappling with their intentions and actions toward making lifestyle changes. Through these conversations, I've identified seven broad categories people tend to fall into. The first I call abyss. This is something I know very well from personal experience. This category is for those who have experienced a serious health event, such as a heart attack. It's often a wake up call that drives significant change. Many of the most inspirational transformations come from people in this group. The second, what I call crossroads. Many people fall into this category. These are individuals who recently have been diagnosed of a lifestyle disease and have been warned about the dangers ahead, including the prospects of lifelong medication if their health doesn't improve. There's a sense of urgency, and they are at a critical decision point about how to address their health. The third group I call awakening. This happens when someone close to you, perhaps a friend, family member, or colleague, suddenly succumbs to an adverse health event, especially when the person appeared to be in good health. This event often prompts people to reflect on their own lifestyle and consider making changes before it's too late. Then there are those who fall into the following categories of best efforts, fear and submission, bliss, and not for me. In best efforts, these individuals are actively trying to improve their health. They may not have full system in place, but are doing what they can to make positive changes. Then there are those who are given into fear and submission to their fate. People in this category often feel overwhelmed by their health situation. They may be paralyzed by fear or pressure of making the wrong choice, which prevents them from taking meaningful action. And then comes the people who I call the bliss. Some people prefer to avoid confronting health issues. They choose to live in a carefree state, focusing on enjoying life as it comes without thinking too much about the future consequences. Lastly, there are those who feel confident in their current health and believe they don't need to make any changes. They assume everything is fine as it is without looking deeper. Wherever you find yourself on the spectrum, that's perfectly okay. However, I want to emphasize this point. All of us, regardless of where we are, face similar challenges simply because we have a human body. Our body functions on common principles and systems, and understanding this can help us make better decisions about our health. Let's explore that. Here we talk about how our bodies, shaped by millions of years of evolution, are still adapted to a world that no longer exists. For most human history, our anatomy, physiology, and genetic makeup were optimized for a life of constant movement, hunting, and gathering. This lasted nearly 99% of our evolutionary timeline during the Paleolithic period, which lasted from 2.5 million to 10,000 years ago. Our bodies were finely tuned for survival in harsh environments, requiring us to be physically active and relying on a high protein, low carb diet for sustenance. However, after the agricultural and industrial revolutions, things changed rapidly. Our lifestyle began to evolve much faster than our biology could keep up. We shifted from being active hunters and gatherers to more sedentary agricultural and industrial workers. This has created what's known as a evolutionary mismatch. Our bodies are still designed for movement and natural nutrient dense food, but modern sedentary behaviors and processed food are contributing to an epidemic of obesity, diabetes, and chronic conditions. This mismatch is itself a form of natural selection, one where only those who adapt, those who are intentional about engineering their lifestyle can thrive. Recognizing this disconnect and taking proactive steps to align our lifestyle with our evolutionary design can have a profound impact on our health, energy levels, and overall well being. Why follow lifestyle engineering and why now? If we see this two by two here, where on the y axis we have our health and fitness, and on the x axis we have a lifespan. As humans, we are designed to grow and thrive. But as we age, certain biological processes start to change. By our mid 30s, we have typically reached our peak in terms of physical and metabolic health. From there, we face a decline in muscle mass, bone density, and cardiovascular health. Metabolic flexibility, which is the ability to shift between burning fat and carbs, also become less efficient. Hormonal changes impact our energy, mood, and recovery. But the key here is how we eat, move, and care for our bodies can either speed up the decline or slow it down. The goal of lifestyle engineering is to help you unlock the potential already coded in your DNA, giving you the tools to age gracefully and maintain vitality. Having come this far, let's talk about the 6 stages of lifestyle engineering. These stages provide a structured approach to improving your health and performance. And these are mobilize, baseline, get diet working, achieve exercise efficiency, master stress management, recovery, and growth, and finally, measure, orient, progress, and persevere. I will share a preview of the stages one by one. But before that, let's focus on the roles and how each stage is structured. In the program, the relationship between the coach and client will be built on collaboration, trust, and shared responsibility. Here's how it will work. I will provide you with relevant learning materials at every stage. This could include books, videos, podcasts, and research articles, which will support your learning and help you stay on track. Clarify. Throughout the program, I will be available to address any questions or queries you may have. Each week, we will have a coaching session where I will assist you with decision making and problem solving. Together, we will explore solutions and strategies that align with your goals. Guide and coordinate. I will monitor your progress regularly, offering guidance and feedback. As a client, it's crucial that you fully commit to the program and be self guided. Your role is to actively engage with the learning materials, review everything, and research thoroughly. If something doesn't make sense, you will seek clarifications. You will measure and track your progress consistently. This evidence based approach will help you see how far you've come and make adjustments if needed, keeping you focused on your goals. Decide and act. You will reflect on your insights, make informed decisions about your lifestyle, and take consistent actions. Transformation happens when you follow through with your plans and turn them into reality. This program will be one of partnership. Your role will be just as crucial as mine. So let's talk about the first phase. In Mobilize, there will be five things we'll do. The first one is cut the crap and buy better. Here you will learn how to identify and remove processed foods, added sugar, and chemicals from your diet. I'll show how to shop smarter for foods that provide wholesome, complete nutrients, ensuring your body gets the fuel it truly needs. Second, adopt behavior tools. Establish daily habits that promote health and fitness grounded in expert research. We'll cover practices for a morning routine, meal timings, sequencing food for better glucose response, sleep routines, and habits to optimize body functions. Third, you will acquire essential measuring tools and setup. You would need to invest in a smart scale, smartwatch, or a ring, and one or two continuous glucose monitors. These will help you measure progress, making it easier to adjust your plan. Next, you would need a gym with the right equipment for resistance training and choose a trainer who is knowledgeable in high intensity strength training. This will be key for muscle growth, fat loss, and improving metabolic health. Finally, you would need to gather your latest blood work information. Blood work would be essential to assess key health markers like insulin sensitivity, inflammation, and oxidative stress. If needed, you may need to consult a professional for further tests. Next would be to baseline and identify impact areas. Our goal this week would be to establish a strong baseline of your body composition and metabolic health so we can identify areas of improvement. First, we'll assess your body composition, muscle mass, fat percentage, and overall metabolic parameters to get a clear picture of where you stand. Next, we'll identify potential dysfunction areas and agree impact areas where lifestyle changes with diet would make a difference. To get real-time data, we'll install a continuous glucose monitor to track the glucose fluctuations. This is crucial for understanding how food, exercise, stress impact your metabolism. In week 2, we shift focus on getting your diet right. Our goal is to fine tune your nutrition to support metabolic health and energy level. First, learn about the different diets and adopt a macro mix that aligns with your goals. We will learn from research to highlight the benefits of low carb and even ketogenic approaches for stable energy and fat adaptation. Next, use the CGM information to track how your normal diet and lifestyle affect blood sugar levels. Keeping glucose stable helps regulate insulin and optimize metabolic function. We will also experiment with foods and behavior tools, observe how different meals, fasting periods, and activity levels impact glucose. Small tweaks can improve insulin sensitivity and long term health. Finally, we would track progress and adjust as needed. By week 3 or 4, you will start noticing the effects: more stable energy, better recovery, and an improved rhythm with diet and exercise. Now that you have established a foundation with diet, it would be time to focus on exercise efficiency, getting the most out of exercise with least time and effort. First, we learn about effective exercise and adopt an exercise program. You will learn how the body functions and why brief, intense, and infrequent workouts, especially high intensity resistance training, are the key to maximize strength, muscle growth, and metabolic benefit. Instead of spending hours in the gym, you can achieve incredible results by just 1 or 2 sessions per week. Strength training is not just about working out, it's about measuring improvement. You will be equipped with simple ways of tracking this. Equally important would be prioritizing recovery. True fitness gains happen during rest, not during the workout itself. If you don't allow your body sufficient time to rebuild, you won't see the full benefits. What is important for this is listening to your body. While pushing yourself is essential, it's also vital to recognize signs of fatigue or overtraining. You will find ways of identifying this and managing it. Another key principle is regulating intensity. Rather than working out for volume, focus on quality. Slow, controlled, and intense movements of muscle failure trigger optimal adaptations without unnecessary wear and tear. At the same time, we shouldn't neglect light activities like walking, stretching, and low intensity movements that help maintain overall mobility and circulation without interfering with recovery. By monitoring your progress and fine tuning your approach, you'll become more efficient, seeing better results in less time. The goal isn't to do more, it's to do what actually works. Next would be how to master recovery and growth. First, we will understand stress and recovery, why high intensity exercise is a powerful stimulus for muscle growth, but real progress happens during recovery. To manage this, we would need to track and baseline our stress levels. Here, we will understand the emphasis and the role of heart rate variability or HRV in measuring stress, muscle growth, strength progression, muscle density. Strength progression and muscle density indicate effective training. Recovery, using HRV, sleep quality, and overall well being as key markers. Hunger, appetite fluctuations reveal whether your diet supports your training. Finally, we would look at the diet to match your exercise and recovery needs. A well balanced approach ensures sustained growth, reduced injury, and long term resilience. Recovery isn't passive, it's an active process, which we will fine tune and optimize over time. Now that we have put efforts to build new habits and implement changes, it would be time to assess how far we have come. In this phase, we would measure, orient, progress, and persevere. First, we redo our baseline activity. This means repeating key tests and measurements to gather data on our progress. Whether it's physical fitness, mental well being, or lifestyle habits, we want to see how much has changed since we started. We'll evaluate our progress. This is where working with a coach, consultant, or even with your general practitioner can be incredibly valuable. They can help interpret your results, highlight areas of improvement, and identify aspects that may need further attention. From there, we establish new goals for the next phase of lifestyle engineering. And finally, we repeat the process. Lifestyle engineering is a continuous cycle of measuring, learning, and improving. At the end, what you have is your pathway to an engineered lifestyle, where nutrition, exercise, and recovery focused on achieving homeostasis, fitness, and peak health. I hope this information was useful to understand lifestyle engineering. If you're joining the program, welcome. If you wish to know more about the program and want to join it, please email me on matthew@talentcoach.pro. That's Matthew with one T at talentcoach.pro. Thank you for listening.